What's up, Couyons? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We just made it back from Louisiana about a week ago. We did a lot of bourbon reviews. Tonight, I thought it would be a good Scotch night. So this is one that I'm surprised we haven't done a review on it. Really classic Highland single malt Scotch, 12-year-old Glenfarclas 12. Glenfarclas 12, guys. 12-year-old whiskey from the Highlands of Scotland. Probably more in the Speyside region, but the Speyside region's right there in the Highlands, actually. Imported by Sazerac. Natural color. So, looking at the color of it, it does look like it would be a natural color 12-year Scotch, you know. I don't think it's non-chill filter. At least it doesn't say it's non-chill filter, but it is natural color. And one of the few things about Glenfarclas, they claim that it's direct fire stills. So not every distiller in Scotland is doing direct fire stills. A lot of people, it's the way they fire up the stills to actually get this thing distilling, to get it working to make whiskey. A lot of people say it's a big difference between direct fire stills and modern ways of doing things, and just the old way it just comes out different. But I mean, it's interesting, you know, just to see if something so small would have such an impact on the way the whiskey is. But had this one poured up for a little bit. It's been sitting for about 12-13 minutes. It's kind of opening up in glass, but we'll get into the nose of it. So immediately in the nose, classic Scotch. Berries. Any kind of red berries, like strawberries. A bit of raisins. Very fruity on the nose. You get that little, I don't know what you want to call it. Like a butterscotch from... like a little mild sulfury note from the that you would get from the sherry. Classic sherry though. Classic sherry. A little currant maybe in there. Pretty good little complexity to it too. I mean, it's a Scotch that's available everywhere. You can find it at your local grocery store. Most places, high-end whiskey shops, it's classic Scotch, and still probably one of the better 12 years in the market, actually, for the price. I mean, really good on the nose though. A lot of fruits. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into the flavor, guys. Cheers. Straight up cherry bomb. So right on the taste, fruits. You get the berry flavor. You get the plums. Very much what you get in the nose, you get in the taste. Instead of it being caramel with a bourbon, a lot of scotches have like a butterscotch kind of flavor, and I think it's like more the charred oak. You would get that bourbon rich caramel from the charred oak. I think more with the Scotch with the used oak, you get more of a butterscotch. It tastes like, you know, that wood's been breathing for a while. It's there, but it's used a lot of that color and stuff on the bourbon or whatever it's aged before, whether it be rum or sherry. But now we're picking up some butterscotch and a little bit more nuanced flavors in it. It's very floral too. I mean, I get a lot of sherried scotches are kind of floral though, but even on the nose now, I pick up more like a almost like fresh flowers, like you'd be smelling like just a random fresh flower smell on it. kind of vegetal on the nose with that. But it still doesn't take away from the sweetness of the berries and red fruit and stuff. Another little taste on it, guys. And fruits right off the bat, right about mid palate, you start getting the spices picking up from that oak. So you start getting get a little cinnamon, kind of like bourbon spices will kind of almost tickle in there. You get a little nutmeg and a little bourbon. I mean, cinnamon that you get from bourbon, but mostly the spices pick up mid palate. Finish is not bad, more of like a medium finish, not super long. This is a 12-year whiskey. Really, these run, they're not, probably about closer to $60 now, but you used to be able to pick these up for around the $50 range. But these were on, they had a little sale, man. I got a couple of these. It was like 40 something bucks. But you usually don't see these for less than 50. But running a mill right now, they probably run about 55, 60 bucks. Which is, I mean, in this market right now for whiskey, it's not terrible for a 12-year whiskey. For a scotch, anyway. But really good stuff. Even though it's classic whiskey, it's not boring. It has some complexity to it, but not overly complex. For the price, it's really good. It's great. So Couyons rating on it, I would go ahead and see run of the mill. I would think 7. But I kind of like this one. I really do. It's my cup of tea. I like sherried scotch. I like smoky scotch. This one's really no peat whatsoever. If it is peated, you would very touch maybe, but it's nothing really. You really taste any kind of peat on it. Very good step for a new scotch drinker. Someone who's wanting to get into scotch, I'd probably pour them that. They've never had scotch before, don't know what it tastes like, want to try to get into it and just get their bearings before they get into like really complex scotch. This is a really good one to start with. And if you never had sherried scotch before, to get like that sherry flavor, this would be a good one. But yeah, so running a mill 7. I'm gonna go 7.25, 7.25 just because it's good tonight. But running a mill 7's a good score for it. I'll go 7.25, and on a really good day, if it's hitting really good, you might even go 7.5. You could say 7.50, but I'm gonna go 7.25. Really like it. But that's Glenfarclas 12, guys. We're gonna do. I got a bourbon I'm gonna do next for review. Ryan's gonna put some reviews out there. All right, guys. I hate editing stuff. I don't edit anything. Usually, whatever happens, happens. If I bump the damn thing and break a glass, we just happen to have a broken glass. But at the end of this Glenfarclas video, for some reason, the damn thing. I'm using a Rode mic on here, and it just went hazy, and you couldn't hear anything, so it'd be pointless. I have to actually edit the video. But ending of the video, just saying, in Louisiana, we did a lot of different things as far as like comparison videos. We did a couple of blinds. We did a Four Roses video head to head with a higher proof and a Makers head to head. It was fun. We did a lot of stuff, but we got more stuff planned. I got a bourbon I really want to review next. But that's what we got up in store, guys, for the next go round. So if you've ever had Glenfarclas 12, tell me what you think about it. Any more whiskeys we should try, let us know in the comments. If you like the videos we're making, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you guys in the next video.